Stiff person syndrome is an incredibly rare neurological disorder. In fact, it only occurs in about 1 in a million people.
The progressive disease made headlines last month when singer Celine Dion revealed her diagnosis with the condition, a diagnosis a woman from Belfast is all too familiar with.
And as News Center Maine's Vivian Lee shows us tonight, Dion's battle is bringing awareness and new hope for a cure.
Brenda Smith vividly recalls when her younger brother Alan started having painful muscle spasms, which no doctor could explain.
Your muscles are always contracting, and so it's just constant.
Years later, Alan was diagnosed with stiff person syndrome. The progressive autoimmune condition has no cure. It affects about 1 in a million people in the U.S., and it's not known to be inherited. But then Brenda started experiencing muscle spasms in both legs, which later turned out to be SPS.
What in the world, like environmentally or, how could we have gotten the same autoimmune thing that is so rare?
Brenda lives in the Penobscot Shores retirement community overlooking Belfast Bay. She uses a motorized chair to get around. Among the biggest risks from SPS is falling. Besides frequent spasms, patients often have rigidity and posture problems.
There are some individuals for whom the diagnosis remains elusive.
Brenda is a patient of Dr. William David, a neurologist and chief of the Division of Neuromuscular Medicine at Massachusetts General Hospital. He says it can take several years to get a correct diagnosis because SPS can mimic other conditions. He says around 80% of patients have antibodies in their blood, which impact the nervous system and can be detected in a blood test. Brenda manages some symptoms with medication, including anti-anxiety and muscle relaxant drugs. Right now, little or no research to find answers is ongoing.
Have been diagnosed with a very rare neurological disorder called stiff person syndrome.
Brenda and other patients hope that picture will change now that Canadian icon Celine Dion announced last month that she has SPS.
Oh my God, finally, somebody with a voice that can really champion this.
Fundraising and other sort of things to try to help out research efforts to understand. So it's a very, very unfortunate thing, obviously, but sometimes it has a beneficial offshoot that it does increase awareness.
Now, over the past several years, 2 days in a row, every month, Brenda receives immunotherapy treatment here at Waldo County General Hospital, treatment that has helped improve some of her symptoms. Intravenous IG therapy contains antibodies made by the immune system. She also does weekly physical therapy with PT Kaylee Rumery, who works on stiff muscles.
Oh, that hurts right in there.
Brenda, who once traveled the world as a river guide, is grateful to get some relief from the debilitating symptoms and allow her to focus on a new inspiration, writing memoirs about her travels overseas. In Belfast, Vivian Lee, News Center, Maine.
We will have resources and more information on stiff person syndrome on our website and our mobile app.